I'm excited to have with me now Fahad Aziz, CTO of Caremerge, and tell me what Caremerge is working on right now.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
So Caremerge, we are on a mission to make sure that the aging experience is filled with peace of mind and joy. And as you know that over 8 to 10,000 people are retiring every day in US only. And as we get older, we need more care and more people get involved. If that whole system is not well coordinated, it creates a lot of stress on the system. Sure. So what we believe is that with Caremerge, we want to make sure that people, when we get older, we can live healthier and happier. How do we do that? There are many ways we accomplish this. Number one is that we provide technology so that people living in independent living communities or assisted living communities, they have a way to communicate with their family members, their staff members, and so on. So we build that bridge, a communication bridge that is missing and creates a lot of problems for coordination.
Yeah. I'm curious, you started out with the grand health moonshot of making aging more joyful, happier. Yeah. So I don't know, do you have any examples, or can you point me to a way that a platform like this kind of leads to that type of response?
Right. Well, the way it works is that one of the biggest challenge with getting older is that you're now loneliness, right? Yeah. People are alone, they don't have their family members around, and so on. Yeah. So one of the things we realized is that if you're able to connect with your family members, you are more engaged or more happy. If you're able to connect with people that are in your neighborhood, that are like-minded, that have same background, you're going to be more happier, you're going to be more involved in social events and do all that stuff. So that was our finding, and I got a chance to spend like 3 months with some of the seniors in assisted living community. Okay. And while I was there, I saw that the friction between care providers and family members and residents, and all was because that they were not talking to each other.
Okay. So walk me through what that communication looks like. I'm lonely, and I want to be more connected to my community. I mean, how does Caremerge facilitate that? Yeah,
so many ways. So you can have smart speakers like Alexa in the room and use that for communication. You can find out about what's new in the community, who the new people who have joined. Yeah. We are now adding a lot of artificial intelligence that will help do some matchmaking. Okay. So it will tell you that there are new people in the neighborhood or in your community that has same interest as you. You may want to meet with them. Yeah. Right. Similarly, we can tell you about some of the interesting activities that are happening in the community that you may enjoy. So by adding a little bit of AI, we're introducing a new concept we call smart aging.
Smart aging, okay.
Yeah. So you can be independent, but technology will help you get more social and live more happier and longer.
Yeah. We have an article in Startup Health magazine by the Chief Medical Officer of AARP, and she talks about how she wants to shift the conversation away from aging in place to designing for independence.
Yes.
And I feel like that's kind of what I'm hearing you say.
Absolutely.
Is this idea of let's design innovations to really help people thrive, and not just, she said, don't design for fear, the fear of falling, but design for independence.
Absolutely.
And design for thriving.
Right, and that's where AI can add a lot of value. So now we are serving our technology in over 450 senior living communities.
Is that your primary client?
Correct.
Okay, you're selling into senior living facilities?
Yeah, and they use the technology to serve around 100,000 senior residents, and over 40,000 family members use our system to connect with their loved ones.
Fantastic. Okay, what's the one thing we should be most excited about for 2020?
Yeah, I think the inclusion of AI into senior living or into the lives of seniors, it has a lot of potential. It will change the way they live, it will change the way they interact with technology and interact with their friends. So we are very excited about bringing that into senior communities.
Awesome. All right, well, keep up the great work. Thanks for coming down to the studio.
Great.
As someone who has a grandmother that I love, I appreciate your health moonshot of trying to help make her life better.
Great, we're very excited about this.
Thank you for the great work you're doing.